Hi folks, welcome to another Vim tutorial. Today I'm gonna cover how we can install plugins in Vim. So there are a lot of ways we can install plugins in Vim, but the simple and most easy way to do is use a plugin manager. So I've been using Vim as my primary IDE for about 2 years and I've never looked back. Before that I was using NetBeans, Atom, Sublime, etc. And when you start using Vim, these editors seem like they are kids tools. So using Vim is not that easy because it has a steep learning curve, but once you master it, then everything will fall into places. So the starting point in learning Vim is Vim tutor, which I have covered in the previous tutorials. So please go back and look into that. If you have covered that, then let's get into installing plugins. So plugins will provide easy access to Vim's capabilities and enhance the robust ecosystem of Vim. There are a handful of Vim plugin managers like Wandle, Pathogen, etc. But my personal favorite is vim-plug. It's the most minimal plugin manager that you can find in Vim, and it's pretty easy to install also. So I'll be covering how you can install plugins using vim-plug in this tutorials, and I'll be covering in detail all these individual plugins in the coming tutorials. So let's go to the vim-plug's GitHub page. The link is in the description, and this is the GitHub page of the vim-plug plugin manager. And to install it, there is a one liner that you can copy paste. So get down to here and copy this line, this curl fellow, this line, and paste it in a terminal. So fire up a terminal, paste it, and you're good to go. So what this command is doing is that it is creating a directory named autoload inside the vim directory, and making a file named plug.vim, and copying downloading some content from this github repository, and put it inside that plug.vim file. Okay, so there is nothing malicious going on here. So you can do, you can copy paste in the terminal, and everything will be installed. So after that, you have to open your vimrc file, which is inside your home folder. This is my vimrc, and there is lot of things that's going on in this file, but I'll try to explain each and everything in the subsequent tutorials. For the time being, we can focus on installing the plugin. So to install plugins using vim-plug, you have to put to these two lines, call plug begin and call plug end, inside your vimrc, and then you have to put the links of the plugins that you want to install. Then for example, let's try Vim-fugitive. So I will try to install that, and on the go I will explain everything. So uh, this is the URL of that mm, plugin. So to get that, head over to Google, and yes, we can go to google.com and search for Vim-fugitive. Okay, and yeah, this is the GitHub page of the Vim-fugitive, and you can see here, this is the link that we want to copy. So we want to copy this part of the Vim-fugitive, this part of the repository, which is actually the part of its URL. Okay, you can see that github.com/tpop/vimfugitive, that is the URL. So the two part of the URL of that GitHub repository, and then you can paste it here in between code plug begin and code plug end, and append a plug command before it, and you're good to go. After you do that, to install the plugin, you just have to type in plug install, and it will automatically fetch and install it. And that's all. That's how you install plugins on Vim. And we can see that on the right side I have also some additional comments to it. And that's the feature of vim plug, that is we can load certain plugins for certain file types. Like I have load emmet.vim for html and html django, and autopepate for python, and typescript vim for typescript, and like that. So it will reduce the load on vim when using other file types, because we don't want emit vim in python files. So that plugin won't be loaded. So that's a bonus that we get with the vim plug. And that's all for now. So we have learned how we can install the plugins in vim, and I'll be covering each and every plugin that is mentioned here, so don't worry about that. And uh, that's all for now. And if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching.